Now let's speak about long haul, which is the biggest of the bunch, because he's supposed to be crotch and waist from Devastator, so you have to support all the weight from the upper body and the two arms. So you see the side from this figure are the actual side from Devastator. That's why the legs seem really oversized compared to the rest of the upper body. Okay, you see the crotch is quite big with a chunky thighs and big strong legs, and the upper body is just this part. So anyway, the proportions are quite good because he has also chunky arms. So overall, I think it's really well done. And to balance everything, you see the big thighs that are spread all over the figure, and the balance is really good. You don't have a big amount of mass concentrated on one point of the figure and avoid another point. No, it's quite well done, I think. So the general shape and general appearance on the figure is really good. What is noticeable also is the weapon. The weapon is not 5mm port compatible. For comparison, you have here the port from the weapon from Scavenger. This is 5mm port, and this one is not. Okay. What is funny is that the gun is significantly smaller than the other ones. So he's the biggest one, the strongest, and he has the smallest gun. So that's quite amusing. So because of this very big fist, he has those ports that are bigger, and he can only hold his own weapon. Okay. Of course, you have magnet inside. Supposed to light his visor. This is quite tricky because the head is quite big, and sometimes you struggle to find the magnet. Okay, so you can use the other one. You see the magnet is here, and it's easier. Okay, so the light is very effective, and the effect is good. If you want to see what it appears with traditional Hasbro figure, you see that the weapon is compatible. Of course, it's way too big for minibot. Just to figure out compatibility with the weapon. So now for the figure, so the quality is perfect. Everything is solid, chunky, really nice. And articulations really good. Okay, the head, the ball joint, classics. Same problem with the shoulders. Okay, you can just move it like this. You can open 2 points the side. You have to fiddle with the shoulder, but as I told on the other videos, no problem. It's not, doesn't shock me. It really seems natural. Usually I don't like this, but it's okay, no problem. Okay, fist articulation, that's good. and the hips are all ratcheted and the knees as well. It's not too strong, but it will be strong enough for the Devastator. Okay, side a little bit squeaky because this plastic, this ABS is very good quality, but it's not as refined as the plastic, the Hasbro plastic. Okay, it's very difficult to say. It's like dry. I don't know. This one looks like soft, a little soft, a bit fat plastic. You see, it's you feel it's very soft touch. So you don't have these squeaky sounds when you turn the sides. Anyway, okay. This one, it's very hard, very nice, but there's not this feeling of fat or greasy plastic. It's very hard, and so that's why you have those squeaky sounds. That doesn't mean it's bad quality. It's very resilient. The knees are very strong, and that's a good news because those knees are the actual knees that I told you from the Devastator. So it will be useful to have those heavy-duty ratchets. The feet, very interesting. You have a lot of ankle tiltage, and it's quite natural. So for the poses, really nice to have those feet articulated at this point here. And if needed, they can transform and move like this forward, but not backwards. Okay. And of course the waist swivel, and that's it for articulations. So you can get some nice poses, but even like this, this figure has a lot of presence, a lot of charisma. For the detail, what is very nice is the attentions to detail. You cannot see here. Those panels are optional, but happy to have them because as a gap filler, you don't have the problem of hollowness in the limbs. Otherwise, everything is filled quite well. I like this. Then what I like also is the fact that you only have some pieces of the truck visible, but otherwise there's not a lot of visible part from the truck. Once transformed in vehicle mode, everything you will see is here, lateral, those lateral arm here, the upper, the shoulder here, of course the wheels, and the side here, those parts. Everything else is hidden, so I think it's quite impressive. Really. So the transformation process. So we are going to begin by the lower body. So you have to pivot the waist with this part that will be the crotch from Devastator. Okay. No, this one can to move to stay like this. Okay. Then disconnect those parts. Turn it around like this. Move it back like this completely. And turn those parts here. So when a fig is big, it's more difficult to do it on camera. Then you bend the leg 2 clicks. Okay, and you can join them. There is tabs here. Okay, like this. And then you have to bend the cab, but before this we have to retract the head. So we have to work on the upper leg. So we unlock those 2 wheels, and that's the point that I don't like really, because you have to force a little bit and to bend a little bit this part here, this U-shaped part, because it's stuck. You see here there's a plastic part that hampered the movement, but you have to do it anyway, and when you do so you bend a little bit this part. So that's the only point I don't like, because everything is supposed to be smooth, and this one it's a little problem. But as I told you, the plastic is very resilient. There is here it's reinforced, difficult to show you in camera. Here there is a plastic part here to harden this part, so it won't break with time, but beware that this has to be a little bit forced. Okay, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but so now you can pivot this, and we can just pivot the shoulders that will form the top roof of the cab. We can open the panel here, the back of the arm, and the arm will turn on the other side. And this part is quite tricky, because you have to make correspond those tabs here, so that's not very easy. You have to turn and make the arms correspond before locking here the shoulders, and you're done. And then this lateral part, the headlights, move down, and there's a little tab that have to be connected with the forearm, and click, and everything is lined up. Same thing for the other side. So you see that there's a lot of mass, so it's difficult to put it on the camera. So same thing, make it turn, click here, and turn back the headlight, and click in place. Okay, and then you have the cabin of the truck done. Here you can bend everything like this. Actually, this is supposed to like this. Okay, the crotch is just integrating here between the 2 forearms, and we can work back on the lateral part here. So that's very basic. I like this because it's also very intuitive. You just have to make it correspond. It's like a puzzle, and okay. Why I want to go there? Okay. And unfold this part. There is a little nub here. And here there's tabs everywhere. You just push it, and it's locked. Okay. Same thing for the other side. So make it correspond like the puzzle, like I told before. This knob is not in line. Okay. Here. Click. And then for the front, So here, very interesting, you have the storage area for the weapon. So you have a little tab at the back of the gun, and you see the groove just below the crotch. So you just plug it like this, and to prevent it to fall, you have the crotch front plate here that you have to unfold, and it will release this groove. It is unveil this groove that will be used to lock all that part here. So just open the wheels and you see that everything will turn on, and this little tab will lock into this groove here securely. And then you have the two tabs here being little groove. You just push it like this. Okay. It doesn't look okay. You have to push just here and here, and that's it. And at the end you have this big chunky dump truck, very big, that rolls really well, one solid piece. And yeah, this was almost not visible in robot mode, and I told you what we can see in robot mode is the tires, here the natural gas tank, those parts here, and everything else is just spreaded on the figure. The shoulders is just on the back, and that's it. You can see of course the legs, but in truck mode you hardly notice them. Okay, you don't see, oh, those has the robot leg. No, you see a big yellow truck. So I think it's very clever. Another thing that is really very pleasant is that the dump part is hollow. It's usable. You could the illusion is working. Okay, it's not completely fulfilled as other figs you can find in Hasbro or something else. You have this part. Okay, so it makes it more even more realistic. Really pleasant. The truck is quite big. Okay, you'll see at the end if I make a white picture with all the vehicle mode. Without surprise, it's the biggest of all. That's it for long haul.